Today, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson raised his country's COVID alert level. Johnson says Britain faces a national emergency with the rapid spread of the Omicron variant. It's been detected in at least 57 countries so far. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer is in Seoul, South Korea, with more.
Worried South Koreans join long lines every day to be tested for COVID. The number of new infections here hit a record high following the government's easing of restrictions last month. At Ulji Medical Center, we suited up in PPE to join staff looking after patients on the COVID ward, which has been operating at capacity. Most are elderly and have underlying conditions with fragile immunity.
How many vaccinations did you have?
Just one vaccine, he said, and then the virus struck. But he's the exception. More than 80% of Korean adults have had 2 shots, and the government is now moving fast to roll out boosters. In Vietnam, there's been a COVID surge too, in spite of a push to vaccinate students between the ages of 12 and 17. But the good news is, elsewhere in Asia, COVID rates are falling, at least for the moment. Travel restrictions in most countries were tightened up again in November, as health officials across the region braced for the possibility that the drop in infections is a Delta calm before an overwhelming Omicron storm. It's not yet clear how lethal Omicron is going to turn out to be, but we're about to find out. In Britain, for example, some scientists think it's going to be the dominant strain by the end of next week. Sharika?
Elizabeth Palmer for us in South Korea, thank you.